I think most of you know I'm local. Like I'm local. I have mutuals with Taylor. I do. Um, this is a hard watch. This is a hard watch for me.
Obviously, there's been a great deal of loss in the last sort of 18 months, 2 years, with some
Okay,
fantastic
so
musicians.
some background.
Bowie,
Let
who we
me hold up. There's some background. This is the 2016 like death crash, right? Or maybe even a little slightly later because it's like actually when like Chris Cornell when he committed suicide because he was really into auto asphyxiation. What the fuck, even Chris? And then Chester Bennington committed suicide a few weeks later because he was like super tight with Chris. Okay, so we are right now watching a conversation where Taylor Hawkins and Dave Grohl are talking about the situation of people dying.
talked about before, and then obviously a guy who you guys know well, knew well with Chris Cornell this year, and Chester as well. Just want to get sort of your thoughts on it, because we've been doing a bit on our show. We obviously relate to a lot of men, and we have a big problem in the country with a high suicide rate and stuff like that. And obviously it seems to affect even people that appear like they've got it all. I mean, it must.
Both of them are so engaged. Look at how intense their eyes are. They're so engaged right now. Okay, 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 okay. I don't know what happened to Taylor. I really don't. I don't know what happened to Taylor. I honestly think that he was not committing suicide. I think that he just like overworked his body. I think that's what happened. I really want to believe that.
Really rock you guys as well when hearing news like that, and
Yeah,
people that you think have got it all together.
When it comes to someone like Chris Cornell or Chester, depression is a disease, and everybody kind of goes through it their own way. I can't speak for anybody else's condition, but the hardest part is when you lose a friend, and I just always immediately think of their families and their bandmates, and because going through something like suicide, it's a long road, and Chris was such a beautiful guy, man. He was the sweetest person. He was so talented. He had so much to offer that it was a real shock to hear that he had gone. But I think that mental.
It's more than that, though, Dave. It's more than that. It's more than that. There's more than just suicide. There's more than just like trying to take your own life, right? There's also like I don't think Taylor took his own life, Dave. Uh, People overwork themselves. People like overdo it, right? And I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say, dude.
Health and depression is something that people should really take seriously, and there's a stigma attached to it that's unfortunate, because just as you take care of yourselves in every other way, I think it's important that people really try to take care of themselves in that way too. And it ain't easy, life's hard, but
Dave, Taylor literally lived over the hill from me. I have mutuals. This is so hard. This is so fucking hard. This is so fucking hard. I'm watching this dude right here on this interview. Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, like you said, people, you got it so together. I mean,
Okay.
that just goes to show you, you know, it doesn't matter what's in your, you know, what's in your bank account or how many hits are on your YouTube page or all that kind of crap. It all goes out the window if you're, like Dave said, if you're not feeling right, you know. And so Chris would like not to get to hear Chris Cornell make another record again is my selfish version of it. And there's such a bigger, you know, such a bigger hurt beyond my own selfish, you know, I barely knew him a little bit, but what I did know him, he was super cool. I didn't know Chester very well at all, but I knew Chris a little bit, and Dave knew.
I don't really have much background on that either. Taylor's gone now too. I don't really have a lot of background on that either, but I actually did meet Chester once. He was a little weird. I'll be real with you. He had some issues. He had some fucking issues. I don't know what was going on with him, but he had some fucking issues. He was like, I can't describe it. I can't even describe it. There was something really going on with Chester. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with these people. I'm like, God damn it, Taylor.
A little bit too, and we just loved his records, man. Like some of the first stuff me and Dave ever jammed on when we would just goof around in the jam room or in the rehearsal room in between Biff. I can remember as far back as when I first joined the band, and me and you just playing like, you know, Soundgarden riffs together.
Yeah.
And I remember making Nothing Left to Lose with the guy who engineered and produced some of their records. And we would just like listen to their records a lot. They're big inspiration for us as musicians. And Chris Cornell was just a master. So, you know, the loss, it's a bummer, but like Dave said, that, you know, that's a real thing.
Look after yourselves and your
Look
mates.
after yourself, and if it looks like someone's down, way down, check on them.
Some great words.
This is so weird to watch. It's so weird to fucking watch. This is so weird to watch. Let's go.
And that's it. Thank you for co-hosting the Morning Rumble on The Rock today. Taylor Hawkins, Dave Grohl, all the best for the album, which is out September 15, Concrete and Gold.
Yeah.
All the best for that. It's a great album. We heard it the other night. It's fantastic. And keep on rocking in the Rock 1500 because you guys are killing it.
Good luck with your thing that you got going on.
Yes.
Yeah, really
Oh,
rooting for you.
You've already forgotten what it was.
Yeah,
I'll let
I
you know.
don't care. I don't fucking care.
Sexy, this DJ.
Whatever. Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Wow.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
That was so weird. That was so fucking... Okay, hold on. I'm trying to...